Welcome to our week ahead horoscope, honey. I was called to ground on this beautiful full moon in Scorpio, so I'm just streaming on YouTube, unfortunately, because I know my people love to watch on YouTube and Twitter, but I'm gonna have to upload it on YouTube, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about Twitter. Okay, but yes, I just wanted to come on here and do a quick reading for us, and tonight we do have our Phoenix Rising Reiki, which is popping off. Okay, hey babe, hello. Which is popping off today at 9. Okay, for empowerment, for elevation. Okay, and I did as well get some really cool things, you guys, which I wanted to show you. I got this thing. It's like binaural beats, and it has like that sound effect, and they have the different hertz on it here, and you have a timer. It's like for meditation. So I really love this. I'm gonna be incorporating it kind of like a background noise to kind of soothe us and heal us, but I'm still obviously gonna be playing my sound bowls like hello. And I love that there's 2 of them. It's very like Zen vibes. And then I also got these like really cute oceanic waves. There's 3 of them. And then the real one, baby, that I really wanted. It's so big. It's giving Scorpio full moon. Okay, so come join us. If you can't watch the live, watch the replay. It's going to be a really soothing, relaxing sound bath, and we're going to get into our on-screen Reiki healing, which is good for releasing bad habits, any stuck feelings, releasing and clearing up your energy for more peace, okay, and prosperity. And then we're going to be getting into our group reading. Okay, group reading. The next day I'll be posting the magical candle altar, which I can't wait to pop off for tonight, and our Reiki report. Okay, so secure spot on my website, BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. To rest today. Okay, not sleepy already, honey. And I know that this was a good idea, because as soon as I sat down here, the bees came. Okay, the bees came for the confirmation, babe. So we know it's right. We know it's good. Okay? Yes, a rain stick. You guys, it's giving oceanic. It's giving scorpionic. So I'm super excited. Yes, okay. But let's get into it, you guys, because there's a lot going on. You heard that? You heard that. That was the cops, okay? That's the sound of the police, because there's a lot going on, okay? How are we feeling? I want to do a temperature check, okay? Has this full moon got you on fire, flames, fuego, okay? Drop a fire emoji if you've been feeling peaceful. Let me know. You could drop a water emoji if you've just been feeling into the flow. But it is intense, and guys, it's not showing any signs of slowing down in this week, okay? Yes, of course, I do readings. This is a reading. Yes, full moon blessings. Chaotic. It's definitely chaotic, okay? It's definitely chaotic. We got Uranus activated all week, because Uranus is in Taurus, Sun is in Taurus, okay? So it's really doing a lot, especially for the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Are you guys okay? Okay. People are flowing, okay? I see the water signs are flowing. They're feeling peace. You know, full moons in Scorpio, full moons are always illuminating, clarifying, showing us something, right? And Scorpio are the things that we might not want to see, or the things that are very deep feeling, or your shadow side. And so it's really giving this energy of facing the shadow and liberating yourself, freeing yourself, because Uranus is about freedom. It's about this rebellious type of energy and everything. And that was kind of what I'm thinking is for this full moon in Scorpio. It's extremely intense, okay? So what that means is that we're going to be feeling things extremely deeply, okay? We're going to be getting really divine downloads, probably really interesting dreams. We're all going to be a little psychic. The veil is lifted with this energy. And so people are telling on themselves Like I said, people are telling on themselves. People could be feeling also extremely petty, because today we also have Mercury and Pluto making a square. Now, Mercury is a planet of our communication and our mind, and Pluto is taking us into the underworld. Pluto is unearthing something. Pluto is also intense, and there's this energy of force. So people finding their power, finding their force is very, very important, okay? Now, this could also be kicking up extreme anxiety or restlessness or sleeplessness, because Mercury and Uranus are both activated, and this activates our nervous system, okay? And then we have Pluto, which is making things more potent, okay, more palpable. We're feeling it, okay? So yeah, that's what's going down. So it's going to be really important to ground. That's why I'm in the grass right now. That's why I'm outside getting some sun, because we need to ground. We need to touch grass and lean into what we're grateful for, okay? Because this energy is a lot, okay? And we have to be open and receptive to see where our spirit guides, angels, ancestors are showing us, what they're illuminating for us, especially with this Mercury Pluto. Now, people could be extremely persuasive too, or trying to persuade others to listen to them, to do what they want them to do. So it's important to maintain your sense of autonomy and not let other people kind of sway you, persuade you to do what they want you to do, because Uranus wants you to do what you want to do. It's your life, baby. You got to be the one that's going to have to live with these consequences. So you got to do it, okay? Now, the thing that we always see and with Uranus is shocks, sudden shocks, surprises, unexpected energy. And that sounds like, okay, whatever, like we're fine, everything's okay. But then it really be Uranus at the last minute when you think shit is sweet, when you think everything is okay. And then Uranus is really about like kind of sweeping the rug from under your feet and letting you see maybe things that you hadn't wanted to. If you've been grounding, if you've been doing a lot of work for yourself, this could also be showing that these surprises and changes are part of your path. This is like us also hopping timelines, like I talked about today on our live card of the day. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with that. Then on tomorrow, we have the moon in Sagittarius. So when the moon is in Sagittarius, you know, that's going to be feeling a little lighter. The easiest day of the week is going to be Wednesday. There's not a lot going on. But then this weekend, the 17th is a hot day. The 15th is a hot day. Now, the 15th, there's a lot of activity, and then the moon is in Capricorn, so people could be feeling hard on themselves, more serious as well. And then Venus exits the post-shadow period, because Venus was retrograde, right, in Aries and Pisces. So the post-retrograde period ends, which is great, on the 16th. Now, Venus retrograde did bring up a lot with relationships, okay? Thank you, babe. Did bring up a lot with relationships. So if you're still in relationships with people, friends, lovers, whatever, it's that if you lasted with the retrograde, it's still shadow period. So this could be bringing up more kind of shakeups or revelations in our relationships until this Friday. Then on Saturday, the big thing of this week is that Sun is going to be with Uranus. It's going to be a _𝐏𝐶𝐵. So wherever the Sun is, this is where we're focused. This is what magnifying. So this weekend is bringing us more of these shocks, more of these surprises, okay? More, so for some people, anxiety, okay? More chaos, disruptions, contingency plans, things not going smoothly, okay? So we have to prepare for the unexpected in a way, and that means that we're going to have to be able to pivot, okay? We have to be able to pivot and be very precise with the thoughts that we're thinking and the way we're coming off, because people could be also popping off, acting up, and then in their way kind of disturbing or trying to disturb you. And then on the 18th, we have Mercury squaring to Mars, and this is all also happening with the fixed signs, because Mars is in Leo, Mercury is in Taurus. So the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, they're going to have an intense week, okay? So I would really do some things that are going to help you to nourish yourself and lean into this energy of surrender, lean into the energy of flow, and being extremely intentional with your delivery, the way that you're speaking, the way that you're coming across, the way you're speaking to yourself, okay? So I really feel like this is a great time for us to journal, all right? To journal, because we are in our feelings, okay? It's a great time for you to cry, okay? Cry it out. It's a good time for you to switch up your routine and liberate yourself to do something completely different. If you have been hooked on anything, if you have been in this energy of mindlessness, this week is saying, babe, wake up. Slap in the face. Wake up. You cannot live with you know, your mind kind of turned off half the time. Okay. Yes. And also with the full moon, because this energy is very activated, we could be feeling extremely tired, extremely in our feelings. And then the moon's going to be in Capricorn over the weekend, so that's also making things tough, because it's just feeling like a lot of work. It's feeling like a lot of heaviness. It's feeling like there's serious topics that are at hand. And then when the moon moves into Aquarius on Sunday, it could be a good time to get with your friends, or again, do something different, okay, and unique. So I feel like this is a week for shakeups, shakedowns, breakups, makeups, all of the things, okay? Also, you guys, thank you for all of the birthday wishes and the Mother's Day wishes last week. I felt so poured into, so special. I got so many flowers, literally, figuratively, birthday cards, birthday love. So I'm really grateful for that, okay? So I appreciate you guys for pouring into me and celebrating my new year of life, okay? This book is called The Honeycomb Planner, and basically it is an astrology almanac, and it tells you what is going on with the collective, and because it's tailored to me, what's going on with myself. So I can also look at this and see like, oh, my Venus is going to be activated, my Jupiter is going to be activated, all of those things. Yikes, yikes, yikes is all I can say. Sun conjuncts my, oh, I don't want to talk about it. But yes, so yeah, let's get into this reading, honey, before I have to go get Marcito. It's very activated out here. It's very active outside. I don't know. I guess because it's a full moon, okay? It is a full moon. We got the highlights popping. We got the Y2K vibe. Yes, this is a rain ticket. It's extremely soothing. And I'm so happy. Oh my God. It's actually smoking. I guess there's like an air hole in it. So it's smoking. And this is called the Honeycomb Planner. Personal Astrological Almanac. Honeycomb Collective. Okay. With this, you have to have at least like a basic knowledge of astrology, because this doesn't break down anything for you. It's just the glyphs and the signs, okay? There's no interpretations. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's get into it. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What do we need to know, honey? What do we need to know for this beautiful full moon week? For clarity, for truth, for purpose, for intention, confirmation. Honey, thank you for the messages. And may they soothe our spirits. May they guide and light our way towards a peaceful path. Ashe. I'm feeling a lot of red energy, which is root chakra. And so this is like highlighting that we need to ground and be in our body. That nourishment is very important, what you're eating. Okay. We're also needing to take a break. Okay. Take a break and to do like slow down. Okay. This energy of slow down. Some people could be feeling tired, or this energy of being burnt out. And that's why you're needing to get into your root chakra. This is also where we have security and stability. So the full moon in Scorpio can also be activating like things that, you know, what you're scared of, what you're fearful of, all those things. A positive thing though about this full moon in Scorpio that I have not mentioned is that people are also going to be feeling very sexual. Okay, so you could be having some kinky sex, you could be feeling very passionate, you could be going on a surprising date, okay, or meeting someone surprising with this energy, or just feeling very turned on and feeling very turned up, okay? Scorpio being the ruler of the sexual organs, right? Oh, am I doing any readings while in Seattle at the NORWAC conference? That's a good idea. I didn't think about that for some reason. Are you going to be there? Let me know who's going to be at NORWAC. It's coming up next week. I can't believe it. I'm looking forward to it. I was just thinking about that. I was like, what am I going to eat when I'm out there? I don't know if I got the package with the plates, but I will be doing readings. Why the hell not? The fuck? I would love to do readings. Thank you, baby. And this week I'm doing my money miracle reading. So if you order one, I'm going to start them this week, sending them out tomorrow. And I have some private clients tomorrow and this week, and then next week I could do in person at NORWAC. If you want, you could definitely email me, or maybe I'll put it up on my site too. You live in Seattle. Okay, that's dope. Definitely. That would be dope. I do live readings, call readings, and pre-recorded readings. I have different types: astrology, tarot, all the different types of vibes, and also Reiki sessions. I want to include like sound healing in my one-on-one Reiki sessions too, which I'm going to be doing one tomorrow. But yes, you guys, this energy is we have a lot of fours on the board. 4, 4, 4. These are our ancestors, okay? 4, 4, 4, stability, foundation, protections, routines, okay? We got the 4 of Swords. We got the 4 of Cups. We got the Emperor, which is a 4, okay? Now we also have 5, 5, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So we're in our feelings. We also have the Judgment card, which is associated with Pluto. We have the Strength card, which is associated with Leo. We have the Hangman, Pisces, and as well the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is just speaking to me and saying that this week there's going to be a lot of interesting, informative, intense, clarifying conversations, and people are going to be making their judgment calls, okay? And it's going to be surprising because it's like your perspective has shifted, okay? We have the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man, it's like what we thought was our foundation or our footing, there's something else. There's another perspective. There's more information that's coming through in this week. And so this is a good time for studying, for diving deep, for having deep conversations, therapeutic ones, you know, like I said, journaling, or having deep conversations with people. But again, there's an energy of sort of agitation. We have the Strength card. With the Strength card, we're feeling triggered. We're feeling like there's challenges. We're feeling like there is our lower self that we're trying to retrain, our inner child or your lower self, in terms of like your unconscious habits, your unconscious beliefs, your unconscious patterns that come up in the shadow. And so we're getting a lot of realizations about it. And then with the Emperor card, it's like, well, we want to take control about it, okay? We want to take control. We want to be the leaders. We don't want to be led. We want to be the leaders, and we need to stand on business, okay? This is also a card representing us entering into a season of new life, okay? Where a lot of the things that we had wanted to present or bring into the world, we're finally ready to do it, because the Emperor card is saying that, you know, you have the power, you have the ability, you have the wherewithal, and it's like you have the strength as well, okay? And it's just about how you're thinking about it. If you're thinking about it but you're dragging your feet, if you're thinking about it but you're in denial, then that's also going to be kind of blocking you. I do feel like this energy is feeling like Spirit's trying to give you a blessing, but in some way you're thinking it's a curse, okay? And it's like, because it's not exactly what you had wanted, but we have to do the Hanged Man and switch our perspective because it's happening or it's being shown to us for a reason. We also have like the first card being the 4 of Swords. That's why I said people are going to be tired and needing to take a break or to slow down in some way. With the 4 of Swords too, this could be like showing that music can be extremely healing for us, or to help us with the strength, or even like a meditation or not really movement. This is about taking a break. Maybe you have been on go, 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 and you haven't really carved out that time for yourself. And so it's like, you don't pick a time to carve out that time for yourself. Spirit, the divine, will choose it for you in the way that you may be feeling, you know, more tired, or you may be having certain unexpected things happen that make you slow down, okay, so that you can be more introspective. And then it's like, yo, do not cry over spilled milk. Do not cry over these emotions. It's like Spirit is giving, there's literally, in this 4 of Cups, there's literally something being offered, but there's an energy of being closed off. Why are you being closed off? Because you're focusing on all the BS. You're focusing on the things that happen that you can't control. You're focusing on, you know, what other people maybe got going on, or something that has happened, and projecting that that could be the same thing in the future. But with these two cups here, it's like saying focus on something else. There's another possibility. There's other realms. There's other emotions, other experiences. This energy is also feeling like sick and tired of being sick and tired. With the 4 of Cups reverse, because it could also give this energy of hangover, an energy hangover where you've just been exerting your energy so much that you need to call it back to yourself. You need to call your power back to yourself. That's why we're doing the Phoenix Rising Reiki tonight, because this is about our power, our empowerment, our elevation, okay? And you guys, look at me, I'm literally sweating. That's how hot it is outside, you guys. I'm literally sweating. Oh my God. But yes, I'm used to sweating. Okay, I sweat all the time at Pilates. But yeah, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm alarmed with this, okay? Because of the energy is feeling like lack. So if you can't make a strong and empowered, a forceful decision without knowing that abundance is a spiritual truth, okay? And that scarcity or lack of options, or feeling like, you know, we only had one path towards happiness, one path towards peace, that is an illusion, right? And so this could be other people speaking fear into your plans, other people weighing you down, or it's like someone's dragging you down in some way, and in their misery, it's like it's going also into your kind of area, your aura, okay? So it's about being mindful about the company that you keep with the 5 of Pentacles, and as well feeling like, I feel like this energy of someone kind of holding you back, okay? Holding you back, not holding you down. And then we have the Judgment card. So people could be feeling extremely judged, okay? They're feeling like other people are judging them. Maybe you're judging yourself, you're judging others. So with the Judgment card, it's like maybe we need to transform the criticism, okay? You know, maybe with this energy, we're not also taking other people's opinions as our facts, okay? We're not taking other people's opinions as our facts. And the Judgment card is also about, like I said, waking up and transmuting, okay? Transmuting the things. So it's like this energy is saying that this week, do not be too hard on yourself. Do not let others be too hard on you. And obviously don't be too hard on them. A lot of conversations coming. We got the Gemini card. We got the Fire card. This is all I've been saying for this full moon. Expect the unexpected. And this is literally what this card says. Also showing that this full moon energy could be extremely creative. People could be creative sexually, okay, or also creative mentally, spiritually, and feeling passionate. There's an extreme amount of spontaneity, so it's going to keep you on your toes and never kind of know what the hell, okay? So someone is wearing a mask, and that is going to be exposed, okay? This could also, for some of you guys, this is someone you work with, okay? You work with, or a boss, maybe a father or a father figure, or a man in your life. I also said that this cards are just confirmation for everything I've already said this week. We got the Wolverine card, power struggles, unpredictable, determined, elusive, possessive, fearless. I feel like we need to embody the energy of fearlessness by living in the Hanged Man, okay? Living in the Hanged Man, which is switching our perspective and not allowing that fear to take over. And also that people are, you know, maybe concealing or hiding how they are maybe manipulating you in some way, or it's a power struggles or power dynamics. They're trying to have you wrapped around their motherfucking thumb, okay? Then we also have more info needed, so a lot more info is going to be revealed to us here. People are seeing both sides, like the Hangman energy. We're seeing both sides, connected, wise, empathetic, and changeable. Shit's about to go down. Then we have the Bunny card, rabbits, and butterfly, and twin flames at the bottom of the deck. Okay, but yes, with this energy, maybe some people are going to be going to the theater. You could be going maybe to Broadway. You could be going to a show with this, but people are having these power dynamics because of their ego, or something that they are hiding or concealing or don't want you to know about them. They could be putting on a performance, putting on a show, and it's like you're calling out the BS, okay? But again, like I said, we have to be extremely intentional with our actions and our words in this week, okay? So that's why we have to ground, all right? We have the Cancer energy giving emotions, all right? And being gentle and holding grace for yourself. There could be an event that you're going to outdoors. We have the Garden. You could be going to celebrate someone's birthday, going to a concert, like I said before, with that, going outdoors, playing the field, support, going to parties, bridal showers, community, or someone is playing the field. Okay, that's another thing in this card, and that could be revealed because they're horny. Okay, we got the Rabbit card. Like I said, the sexual energy in this week is very, very thick. Okay, it's very, very thick. Rabbits. It's also about new beginnings and a sudden increase. Okay. Rabbits is like this energy of anything can be possible, okay? Anything can happen with the rabbit energy. and about being resourceful, fertile, or something multiplying. So it's like, I feel like people are changing, they're evolving, they're growing, they're in their metamorphosis, but not just in one way, not just with your relationships, but maybe also with your money, maybe also with your routines, okay? Maybe also with the way that you take care of yourself. There's multiple things in your life that are needing to change after a lot is being revealed, is what I see with that. And Saturn, okay, we need to have boundaries with ourselves, boundaries with others. We could have a lot of responsibilities, duties, wanting to complete or wrap up a cycle with this energy. And also I feel like we're limiting people's access. We're limiting people's access to ourselves. And seeing something from a higher perspective. Oh, hell no. Your lover was dealing with somebody else 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. And that was at the new moon in Taurus. And so now we have the full moon. So there's going to be probably more updates. Ciao with that. Oh my God, you guys. I'm putting the cards back. Tell me why the Phoenix card. This came out last week for the week ahead. This was one of our first cards that came out. Tell me why. I had all these cards. I put the pile, and I'm putting the cards back in the pile, but this was on the side by the binaural beats. I didn't see it fall. The Phoenix, okay? Phoenix rising from the ashes. That is what this week is about. That is what our Reiki is about. This is a confirmation, okay? Death and rebirth. A catalytic heart awakening. So our heart is expanding. Our perception of what's possible is expanding. We're rising up from the ashes, which means that something has to be burnt down. Something has to be reworked. Something has to be reimagined for a total transformation and a complete renewal. That is crazy. That is so crazy, you guys. So yes, thank you for joining me for this beautiful outdoor impromptu week ahead horoscope. Oh, I love that your bestie's baby shower is Saturday. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm looking forward to Reiki tonight. Okay. So I have to go get my son. All right. Oh no. Why is it slowing down? Oh yeah, just took the filter off. Okay, well, anyways, guys, I love you. I will see you later. I will talk to you. See you tonight. Big Empress Energy LLC.com. Okay, Big Empress Energy LLC.com. And I will see you at 9 p.m. tonight. Okay, honey?